Next time we meet, we are enemies, not friends. I am a demon, so what? Has anyone not watched Nezha yet? If you haven't, what a coincidence. Watch this video first, and I promise you'll have doubly fun. The plot of Nezha is closely connected to the first movie. If you've forgotten the events of the previous film, don't worry, I'll refresh your memory. Long ago, after thousands of years of gathering the world's spiritual energy, a powerful Hwen pearl was born. However, this pearl absorbed a mix of celestial and demonic energy, making it impossible to distinguish between good and evil. Seeing no other choice, the primeval Lord of Heaven sent Tai Zhenren and his junior brothers Hen Gongbao to subdue the pearl. Yes, this is Tai Zhenren that everyone admires. However, he was quickly overpowered and sent flying with a single blow. His face ruined. Furious, he charged at the Hwen pearl, using his floating dust spell to restrain it. You hit me. But the celestial demonic pearl was far more powerful than expected. Tai Zhenren and Shen Ongbao were no match for it. Just as they were struggling, a furnace suddenly descended from the sky, trapping the Hwen pearl. It turned out that the primeval Lord of Heaven had to intervene personally. He used his treasure cauldron to subdue the pearl and refined it with Samad true fire, splitting it into one became the spirit pearl, filled with celestial energy, and the other became Thiedmon orb, an indestructible source of evil, since the demon orb would inevitably bring disaster to the world. The primeval Lord of Heaven placed a heavenly curse upon it. In 3 years, divine lightning would descend and destroy it. Meanwhile, the spirit pearl, purified with celestial energy, would become an exceptional being if reincarnated as a human. The guardian of Chentang Pass, Li Jing, was a man of destiny due to his service in defending against demons. The primeval Lord of Heaven placed both pearls into the lotus treasure and instructed Tai Zhenren to deliver the spirit pearl to Li Jing so that it could be reborn as she's third son. He gave the spirit pearl a name, Nezha. I already have 11 golden immortals of Kunlun. If you can properly nurture the spirit pearl, the final position will be yours. Thank you, Master, for your guidance. Among the disciples of the primeval Lord of Heaven, Shen Gongbao was the most diligent. However, because of high slowly origins, the last position among the 12 golden immortals was set to go to his senior brother instead. Shen Gongbao couldn't accept this injustice, and his resentment would make him the key figure in the unfolding story. Meanwhile, in Chentang Pass, Lady Yin had been pregnant for 3 years without giving birth. When Tai Zhenren arrived, she and Li Jing realized that their prolonged pregnancy was because they were awaiting the reincarnation of the spirit pearl. But Shen Gongbao refused to let things go smoothly. He used magic to interfere just as Tai Zhenren was about to complete the ritual. The household steward brought in a jar of wine. The county magistrate heard that you love drinking. Oh, I have no time for that. Take it away. Knowing full well that Tai Zhenren was a drunkard, they deliberately presented him with fine wine, just one IP, and he was down for the count. The wine had been drugged. Since only Tai Zhenren could open the lotus treasure, the only solution was to force him to vomit out the wine. I think I just had a nightmare. Tai Zhenren finally woke up, but Ash stared at the lotus treasure. He hesitated. What are you waiting for? I forgot the password. After several failed attempts, he only had one chance left. If he got it wrong again, the lotus treasure would lock itself for 10 years. At the last moment, he suddenly remembered. Oh, if you forget the password, you can use fingerprint authentication. The lotus treasure finally opened, revealing both the spirit pearl and the demon orb. At that moment, a controlled servant attempted to interfere, but Li Jing noticed something was wrong. Unfortunately, Shen Gongbao had one final trick up his sleeve. A second puppet snatched the pearls. You want them so badly? Here, take one back. The spell had already been activated, and there was no time to undo it. As a result, the spirit pearl and demon orb ended up in the wrong bodies. Thus, the demon child was born. When Nezha emerged, he had only a head, but as he landed, flames engulfed him, and he instantly grew into a humanoid form. He was born with mastery over fire, unleashing destruction until Tai Yi Zhenren subdued him with the universe ring, suppressing his demonic nature. To prevent disaster, Tai Yi Zhenren was ready to destroy him, but Li Jing pleaded, "Don't hurt my child." Even though Nezha was destined to bring calamity, he was still his son. But Tai Yi Zhenren could only speak the harsh truth. Even if they spared him now, the heavenly lightning would claim his life in 3 years. Thus, Li Jing and Tai Yi Zhenren set off for Kunlun to seek a solution. By the time they returned, Nezha had already grown considerably. To keep him from causing trouble, the entire Li residence was sealed with a protective barrier. Despite this, Nezha constantly found ways to sneak out, bringing chaos wherever he went. The people of Chentang Pass feared him deeply. In an effort to discipline him, Tai Yi Zhenren reluctantly took Nezha as his disciple, hoping to teach him the ways of slaying demons and protecting the people. However, deep inside, Nezha harbored resentment. Why should he protect those who saw him as a monster? To encourage him, Li Jing told him a lie. You are actually the reincarnation of T Spirit Pearl. Believing this, Nezha devoted himself to training. But no matter how much he learned, his violent nature remained unchanged. Eventually, he met a boy who could match his strength, Aobing, the son of T Dragon King and the true reincarnation of the Spirit Pearl. As their friendship grew, Nezha invited Aobing to his birthday celebration, unaware that this was also the day of his execution. However, Aobing was torn. His destiny was to destroy Nezha. As the fateful day arrived, Shen Gongbao revealed the truth to Nezha. Furious at being deceived, Nezha unleashed his full power, breaking free from his restraints. When Aobing was finally forced to a court, their battles hooked the heavens. In the end, the divine lightning descended, ready to erase Nezha forever. But in a final act of defiance, Aobing chose to share his fate, defying destiny itself. Their hands clasped tightly as the power of the Spirit Pearl and the demon orb merged into one.